It's lunchtime. For these people, not for us. We're actually early today for once.
Yeah, it's not even 11 o'clock, is it? Maybe it is just 2 minutes to 11.
2 minutes to 11, and here we are doing the business on the lunchtime preview roundup, etc., etc. for you, the viewers at home, more likely in the office, on the sly, when your boss isn't looking. Just drop it down to the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. We've all been there.
We know your dirty secrets.
We know what you're about. This is the Anfield Wrap, and we know what you're about. Feels sufficiently intimidating. You're going to West Ham?
I am going to West Ham. I'm quite giddy about it, actually.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. I'm going to write a preview on it today at some point. But yeah, going down. I'm really looking forward to it. There's going to be a few fun lads playing. Bit of Brad Smith.
Maybe some Danny Ward.
Yeah, oh, bloody hell. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine how much. It's 5,500 Liverpool fans. Yeah, it's going to be great. Can't wait.
And in front, Danny Ward will be able to do no wrong.
We might be on the march with Danny Ward's army.
We might be on the
by
march,
9:30,
and that might be the way in which it works. Or maybe if he saves a pen by 10:15. We are all going to Wembley. We are anyway. I mean, that bit's boxed. So you know, it's a funny game, really, isn't it? Because you obviously want to see Liverpool win every game. I want to see as many of the lads as possible who played the last game get another opportunity. But I'm aware that means we're less likely to win. It's all quite strange, really, and that's why could be one of the reasons why you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, Klopp was quite honest in the press conference yesterday regarding the team. He was basically saying that a lot of it was necessity. Sorry, in the previous rounds, basically when we went to Exeter, it was just who we got standing kind of thing, and who can give a few boys a rest. What he was saying yesterday was, look, it's not as bad as that now, so don't be quite expecting, the kind of Exeter teams, really. I think it'll be a bit of a mix. It wouldn't surprise me to see Kev Stewart play, for example, but he's had a few games of football, really, and I'd expect to see Brad Smith. I'd expect to see Flanagan play. He might do a little bit of centre half, bring Corkin in. But then I think there's other lads who aren't getting the game at the moment who I think he'll want to play. I thought Ibe was really good off the bench on Saturday, so I'd start him. I think he'd probably look to start Benteke. And then...
Would you start Sturridge?
I'm not sure. I think I'm just conscious that last time he got injured against Newcastle, it was coming off the bench. And so
that's why I'd start him.
So you could maybe do something with him at half time and do a proper warm up with him and then bring him on second half. I think they'll know how many minutes they can get out of him, and if they're feeling like it's half an hour, then then the decision's made for you. If it's feeling 45, then there is actually an argument just to start him first 45 and then just take him off whatever, and then you can think about doing something with Rigi or just go one off front for a bit if you go him and Benteke, and then do something with Origi maybe later on in the game. I think it'd be an interesting one. He said he's not going to start Sturridge, Coutinho and Origi because that'd be mad. And
he's quite right.
Yeah, because so
you can make a strong argument that you'd lash the diamonds, go Benteke plus Sturridge to start.
Yeah.
Go Origi 55, 60 minutes for Sturridge. Bang someone in, maybe even Ibe in behind, Ibe or Lallana in behind, and have just give yourself options. But then simultaneously, it would be harsh not to see Teixeira.
Yeah, I think Teixeira will play. Actually, I think Teixeira will start. So that might be kind of in his mindset. He could play him a little bit deeper. And I'm not convinced that Teixeira's a 10. To be honest with you, I think he could play in midfield. So he could do something with him there. But yeah, I mean he's got options though, which is nice, isn't it? These are all good footballers we're talking about here, and it's not a case of I don't think we're going to be scrambling around saying kind of who we got. There's even a bit of talk to Joe Allen might be all right, and that was a bit of a precaution at the weekend, and maybe kind of he'll be in the squad. So you've got people around who haven't played huge amounts of football, and even I think the ones who have been playing a lot, you don't feel like they're in such desperate need of a rest as you did.
I think if you did the two fullbacks. If you just did the two fullbacks, you'd be going, well, the rest of them, they have been all a bit in and out throughout the season. It's the two fullbacks, really, now we've had the onus of just run. There's the worry around playing Sacco 3 games in a week. And at the minute, his form's not fantastic anyway, and he doesn't look 100% fit. There's the worry around, maybe you could look at possibly Lallana and say, it might be nice to get him a little bit of a break. But apart from that, whatever's happening with Henderson, I'm sure he'd want to play. It's not an energy level issue, it's a he can't turn around issue. And Benteke the same as well. You know, Benteke will surely want to play, want to feature.
Yeah.
So it could be a strong side you're watching tonight.
Yeah, this is a strong side. I'm hoping we go through. I was on the train on the way, and I was just thinking, Lord of averages, you've got to beat West Ham once in a season. Play them 4 times. You know what I mean?
Sort of my logic.
Bloody West Ham.
It's West Ham, for God's sake, it's West Ham. I've been watching Liverpool sides roll claret and blue for so many years. You've got to beat West Ham once in a season. And tonight could be the night. No extra time, no way.
I've got to get to work tomorrow, haven't I?
You've got to get to work tomorrow. I've got a 5:55 a.m. flight tomorrow morning.
Yeah, forgot about that.
No extra time.
Yeah, Neil's off to Boston. If you're in Boston, Massachusetts, and you want to have a pint with Neil Atkinson, get in touch.
Maybe not.
Oh,
that's harsh, isn't it?
Too busy.
No, do get in touch. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing yet, but do get in touch, and I'll let you know as it goes, because I've never done one of these things before, so I'm going to a film festival. I've never done one, so I'll make the best of it. And yeah, do get in touch. Actually, I shouldn't be rude. It's very rude.
It's the best way to see a city. I'm telling you. Best way to see a city. Have an Anfield Wrap local show you around.
Okay, bear that in mind there.
There's been loads of good written stuff. I just want to on the FA Cup kind of on the cup thing. Christian's done quite a fun Where Are They Now of that famous Tottenham away team. And it's interesting looking at the team because it's not quite as young as you remember.
No, it's not. No, there's 2 or 3 in there that were a bit. You lied about your age a bit there, lads.
There's also, there's because Dudek plays and Tony Nunes plays and
does
people
Honcho
like that. Honcho plays, yeah. So there's a few kind of experienced lads around, but then there's obviously quite a lot of young kids who don't go on to really to do anything at Liverpool, but had the big nights away at Tottenham. So that's an interesting piece that Christian's wrote this morning. I like that. Robert's done something really good for the Mirror as well that went up overnight. It's quite a nice. It's about the ticketing thing again, but it's quite a nice. It's quite a nice angle on it. Basically, he's arguing that it's a real opportunity for Liverpool, and now they've got to kind of hold their hands up and admit they've kind of lost the arguments. If you like, there's actually a real opportunity. He's put to rewrite the script, his words, not mine, and I think it's true, and I think it's nice, and I think if
we can all come out of this giving each other hugs and saying, come on, let's go forward.
And there are PR wins available to Liverpool.
Huge PR wins.
It might not seem it at the moment.
Huge
it might
PR
not
wins.
seem it, but there's wins there for Liverpool, and I think people have been willing to give them it as well. I think everyone involved in the protest, everyone who's not happy up to them, including us, are prepared to let Liverpool have a win and let Liverpool have the big moments if they choose to write the script in that way. And Jamie Carragher wrote something for the Mail, kind of overnight as well. It's funny, isn't it? It's in Tuesday's paper, but you read it about 10:30 in the evening.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
So yeah. I never kind of know
it's
how to. I never, but Jamie Carragher wrote something really good about why he walked out.
I like the fact that John gives you the impression that all this writing happens overnight. Do you know what I mean? Like Jay's up, it's 2:30 in the morning, scrabbling round, got his thesaurus out.
He's doing it by candlelight because Nicola's fuming. Right in a way that's
quietly, Jay, with the kids.
I like the way I said Nicola like a Noah. Never met her in my life. But we are meeting Jamie today again.
We're seeing him today. We're having a long chat with Jamie, not about ticketing. We're going to have a long chat with Jamie and with Jonathan Northcroft, which is really quite electrifying. About it really is. I'm so excited about basically what's going on with central defenders. We've got a lovely big agenda written. Me and John, we're made up with it, and we're having a big chat about central defenders, and hopefully that'll be available for you around sort of 1:30-ish.
That'd be good. Yeah, we'll get it out as soon as possible to subscribe a show, and yeah, it'd just be great to kind of get stuck into the footy. It's a topic that we've been kind of
it's big in the office.
About, yeah, it's big in the office talking about for a while, and I think it's good to. Jonathan Northcroft was really good on the Sunday supplements a few weeks ago, so we had the idea of getting Jonathan in, and then we were like, who else can we invite who knows anything about defending? And then we just text Carragher.
Yeah, and because he knows lots. So yeah, that'll be out. As I say, it's a subscriber show. There'll be a 10-minute clip of it in the City Talk show later in the week, but it's a subscriber show coming out this afternoon. Us, me, John, Jonathan Northcroft, me and John mostly listening to Jonathan Northcroft and especially Jamie Carragher talk about being a central defender. So that's to come. Tuesday reviews come out already. You'll have the pink after West Ham later on. Gareth Roberts has just come in from the dentist. Thank you very much to Matt for filming this. Just seeing a bit, really. All the best.